And as promised, some of those big-ticket, high-profile constituencies, one of them is the seat of Rai Bareli, which Sonia Gandhi gave to her son Rahul Gandhi to contest, and telling the people of Rai Bareli, I'm giving you my son, take care of him. Will Rai Bareli take care of Rahul Gandhi? Well, we're going to cut across to Pooja, because Pooja, this is for the first time ever that you'll have Rahul Gandhi in the constituency that he is contesting from on the day of polling. It's never happened before. Rahul Gandhi is in Rai Bareli today.
Thank you, Preeti. Good morning to the viewer watching. It's definitely a very interesting and a special Phase 5. I am standing at the last standing bastion of the Congress party. And that precisely has been since 1967, Indira Gandhi, and thereon either an affiliate or a family member. Well, technically 1952, since Feroz Gandhi has been elected a member of parliament, then Indira Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi thereon, and the family members as well. And this time Sonia Gandhi has said, मैं अपना बेटा सौंप रही हूं to the people of Rai Bareli. But Dinesh Pratap Singh, who's the challenger to Rahul Gandhi, or to the Gandhi, so to say, he's the BJP candidate who have said, वो बेटा सौंप रहे हैं, मैं बेटा हूँ. I've been son of the soil. Despite my defeat, I've been here with the people. I know their concerns, and I've lent them an ear as well, and always been around. Then there is also, interestingly, a Bahujan Samajwadi Party candidate, Thakur Prasad Yadav. It is a triangular contest, very different from how it was in 2019. So the next half an hour, let's take you through what Uttar Pradesh is looking like. Out of 80 constituencies, 14 go to polls today, some of the most important, most crucial. Let me begin first with Rai Bareli, because like Rai Bareli has been and has always been called, unlike Amethi that did go to BJP and Smriti Irani previously, Rai Bareli has been the Gandhi bastion for decades now. The spotlight will be on this constituency with the triangular battle. Rahul Gandhi skipped Amethi, chose to fight BJP's Dinesh Pratap Singh and BSP's Thakur Prasad Yadav, this time in Rai Bareli. This is not only a stronghold, but remember, there had been, even in 2019, while Sonia Gandhi had won, it appeared for a margin to be getting closer. Dinesh Pratap Singh was the challenger then. Rai Bareli has served as a castle for the Congress party. It has won 17 after 20 Lok Sabha elections contested on this seat. Sonia Gandhi has won last 4 from 2004 to 2024, and now which is going to be fought by Rahul Gandhi. Remember, only 3 times there has been a loss and a defeat for Congress party. Otherwise, there's always been either a Gandhi family or a member. Listen into reactions.
Hello. अगर उनका सेंटीमेंट होता तो 2017 में उनको क्या मिला, अगर सेंटीमेंट होता तो उनको 2022 में क्या मिला, आप हमको बताइए. और अगर सेंटीमेंट होता तो समाजवादी पार्टी के सामने कटोरा लेके क्यों खड़े हैं? 2019 में बहुजन समाज पार्टी के सामने कटोरा लेके खड़े हुए, 2022 में सपा के सामने कटोरा लेके 4 दलों के प्रत्याशी के रूप में सोनिया गांधी 2019 में हमसे लड़ी है. और मैं कहता हूं, अगर कांग्रेस के मतदाताओं को माना जाए और भाजपा के मतदाताओं को, 2019 में सोनिया गांधी हमसे हार चुकी हैं. संवैधानिक रूप से वो सांसद मैं स्वीकार करता हूं.
सबके अपने अपने विचार हैं. जिस तरह से लोग बात करते हैं, कोई अगर हल्का कुछ ना कुछ पॉलिटिकल इंक्लिनेशन जरूर होता है, तो उस हिसाब से है. किसी का मार्जिन ज्यादा है तो देखना तो ये है कि अब मार्जिन क्या रहता है, कौन जीतता है. बाकी मुद्दे का जहां तक सवाल है, तो मेरा मानना यह है कि अगर जनप्रतिनिधि कोई भी हो, वो सांसद हो, विधायक हो, वो हो, उपलब्धता उसकी अवश्य होनी चाहिए.
एक सबसे बड़ा तो ये कि जो भी हमारा रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हो, वो हमारे लिए अवेलेबल हो, ताकि अगर कभी भी कोई ऐसी दिक्कत है तो हम कम से कम उनसे शेयर कर सकें और वो आगे बढ़ा सकें. और बाकी तो जो मूलभूत सुविधाएं हैं, सड़क है, पानी है, बिजली है और महिला सुरक्षा है.
पूरे 5 साल किसी ने भी मतलब कोशिश नहीं की कि यहाँ का पता लगाए, यहाँ की प्रॉब्लम्स क्या अवेलेबल रहे. ठीक है,
क्या है रायबरेली में आपके हिसाब से?
रोड्स बहुत बड़ी दिक्कत, और यहाँ पे कुछ भी डेवलपमेंट अब नहीं हो रहा है. तो हमारी अगर कोई जो भी सरकार आए वो रायबरेली का डेवलपमेंट करे.
All right, so let me first tell you, just to give you a background as well about what's unfolding. Because at this point, remember, whether it's Raebareli, whether it's Amethi, it is important as much for the Bharatiya Janata Party as it is for the Congress Party as well. In 2019, remember, when 14 seats of Uttar Pradesh had gone for polls, 13 went into the basket of the BJP, including Amethi, which was, of course, a shocking defeat for the Congress Party. And only one was won by the Congress Party, and that was expectedly Raebareli. So I want to bring in Abhishek Mishra and Rahul Gautam. Abhishek, I want to first bring you in as we are with Raebareli presently. There is a model booth. It's looking like a festival. Prime Minister Modi said that elections should look like a festival. There are, of course, people gathering in large numbers already at the booth that I am. Why do you think Raebareli is the most crucial? What is the sentiment you've got from the ground today?
Well, Pooja, Raebareli became crucial and important only on the day when it was announced that Rahul Gandhi will now be candidate in place of Sonia Gandhi. A lot of speculations were there. There were a lot of sentiments that he should, contest from Amethi. Amethi was calling for Rahul, but he and the party decided to field from Raebareli, which is a strong bastion, a safe seat, yes, and of course a relation the Gandhi family shares with Raebareli. You know, the sentiment on the ground is that there are people who really wants to continue this legacy. They believe that Gandhi has always, spoken about it. They've always worked in their favor. But there are also voices which needs development on the ground, focus to Raebareli. This is what they miss, and that is why, there is a strong buzz that it is going to be a very tough fight, not an easy fight. But yes, with the records which the Congress party have, and the kind of margins Sonia Gandhi used to have, although it decreased last time to less than 2 lakh, but this time with Rahul Gandhi and the public appeal which Sonia Gandhi has done in the last rally, where she clearly said that I am giving away my son to all of you, has become very important. Now let us speak to some of the voters and try and understand what is their favor, what is their sentiment as far as this day is concerned. भाई साहब क्या सोच के वोट करने वाले हैं, क्या आपका मुद्दा है, क्या सोच रहे हैं आज के चुनाव में?
Stay on with me, because to the viewer watching this ground telecast right now from Uttar Pradesh, of course Amethi, Raebareli are the big highlight constituencies, but 14 seats that are set where the fate will be sealed by the voter today. Let me take you through the key candidates. Of course, on top, Rahul Gandhi, this time not from Amethi but contesting from the family bastion of Raebareli. There is the loyalty legacy factor with him. Then comes Smriti Irani from Amethi, and challenging him is Kishori Lal Sharma of the Congress Party, who has been a ground manager for years now and as a worker cadre for the party. But then, let's go beyond Amethi, Raebareli. Let me bring you to the capital city of Uttar Pradesh. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will want to retain the stronghold, an important seat, important constituency, and will the Modi factor, Rajnath factor, double engine Sarkar factor work for Lucknow, or could there be a surprise? And then Tanuj Punia from the Congress Party, because this is Barabanki. Remember, he's the son of PL Punia. So there is, of course, a senior leadership, experience, family legacy that also comes in for Tarun Punia. And then comes, very crucial, you must have guessed it by now, Kaisarganj. It's not Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, it's Karan Bhushan Singh, his son this time. But because Brij Bhushan Singh has had a stronghold in Kaisarganj for a year, he's been repeatedly elected as an MP. Can Karan Bhushan Singh repeat that magic, or perhaps will the people want change? These are some of the key constituencies, and therefore I bring in Abhishek Mishra again here. Abhishek, so because you've been traversing through Uttar Pradesh, while we focus on Amethi, Raebareli, let's not forget Kaisarganj, let's not forget the capital city, Lucknow, which is the den of politics, often many say, after Delhi. Stay on with me, Abhishek. Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh is currently speaking. Let's listen into that.
75% मत भारतीय जनता पार्टी को और करण भूषण सिंह के पक्ष में रहेगा। 20-25% में सारे विपक्षी दल रहेंगे।
सर जी, ब्रिजभूषण जी, जो आरोप आप पे लगे थे यौन शोषण के, कोर्ट ने आपको दोषी भी किया है, जो आरोपी हैं आप भी, ये उसी तरीके के आरोप जो हैं अरविंद केजरीवाल के पॉलिटिकल जो एडवाइजर हैं, पीए हैं, विवेक कुमार, उन पे लगे हैं। स्वाति मालीवाल ने कहा है कि उनके साथ मारपीट हुई है वहां। अब क्या आपको लगता है कि ये चुनावी मुद्दा होगा?
देखिए, जिस समय हमारे ऊपर आरोप लगे थे उस समय सबसे ज्यादा ड्रामाबाजी अगर किसी ने की थी तो आम आदमी पार्टी ने की थी। आज वही चीज घूम फिर करके जो जैसा बोता है वैसा उसके सामने आता है और हमको लगता है कि पुलिस ने वहां आरोपी को गिरफ्तार कर लिया है और सीन जो क्रिएट होता है उस पर भी काम चल चुका है और इसका असर दिल्ली के चुनाव पर पड़ेगा। पहले तो भ्रष्टाचार के आरोप और अब यौन उत्पीड़न के आरोप, तो इसका असर दिल्ली पर पड़ेगा और किसी
where there's a comparison between what unfolded in Delhi and what unfolded with regard to allegations against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. Abhishek Mishra continues to be with us. Abhishek, you tell me, because interestingly last time the BSP also was in the alliance, the Grand Alliance, so to say. BSP in most constituencies has now made it a triangular contest. Do you think that could cut the votes? That could spring a surprise, unlike how it was last time? Go ahead. How is the mood like in and around Uttar Pradesh?
Well, Pooja, Mayawati this time has played it very safe in the sense that on several seats, yes, she is, giving a challenge to the India Alliance, cutting their votes. But on few seats, it is also becoming, problematic for the BJP candidate as well. So, it is in a way going to be a situation where Mayawati, although the BSP candidate must not be in a, fight of getting that seat, but could possibly determine who will win. So that is why we believe that, BSP certainly had slight advantage there. But on the ground, it's majorly between the BJP and the India Alliance. And talking about Kaisarganj, you have just heard what Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh has to say. He's saying that the Aam Aadmi Party is now suffering the same fate in the Swati Maliwal case. He says that, Kaisarganj has always believed in him, his work, and the kind of, work he has done in Kaisarganj. Although with fielding, his own son, a lot of questions has already been answered, questioned by the opposition, but Brij Bhushan remained silent. He was campaigning already before the announcement, and later on when with his son also being very optimistic. So that is there, but indeed, the triangular fight in Uttar Pradesh is becoming very interesting. But the major share, the major player is the BJP and the India Alliance, and both of them have a neck on neck on several seats. Talking on this phase, yes, as you rightly mentioned, in 2019 only one seat belonged to Congress party, that is Rai Bareli, and where we are standing right now will going to be another important seat, and the Congress party will have to.
What a fascinating moment, where we are standing right now for the first general election that took place in an independent India to 2024, to be able to retain a bastion, whether you call it a one family or one party, the fact is Congress has succeeded in doing so. But what will 2024 bring out? Before I move on from Rai Bareli, a quick word from the voters here. हमें ये मत बताइएगा कि किसको वोट कर रहे हैं, करने जा रहे हैं, लेकिन राय बरेली का वोटर किन मुद्दों पे वोट करता है? आइए हमें बताइए।
Strong leadership needed for our country.
Strong leadership.
हाँ, strong leadership.
सर आप राय बरेली में यहीं पे पले बड़े हैं, यहीं पे रहे हैं, आप क्या लगता है मुद्दा क्या है?
मुद्दा एक बार फिर।
अच्छा, आइए मैम, आप आए सामने, मैं लेडीज को भी सुनना चाहती हूँ, औरतें पीछे हो जाती हैं, आप बताइए, ये मत बताइएगा कौन सी पार्टी, लेकिन क्या मुद्दे पे राय बरेली का वोटर वोट करेगा?
प्रोग्रेस फॉर ऑल।
प्रोग्रेस फॉर ऑल,
यस, बोथ, यस, बोथ। हाँ।
Young voters, one quick word, young voters, वोट दे दिया आपने? Let's show the voted finger, the inked finger. Well done. How old are you all?
24 I'm.
21. Young voters, well done. Next, you're the future of this country. So, you will not tell me who you voted for, of course. लेकिन आप मुझे ये बताएंगे कि क्यों एक young voter राय बरेली में वोट कर रहा है?
For development and employment.
Employment.
This is a big word. Thank you.
And scam जो हो रहे हैं गवर्नमेंट
Scam के against. Thank you. All the best. So,